So I just spent a week here in Paris and I fell in love with the city while also kind of hating it. In this video, I'm gonna take you around what I did here for the entire week and show you all of the cliche things I fell in love with Paris, but then also a lot of the harsh realities that I faced. Finally made it up to the Montmartre. First stop is the Wall of Love, and then up to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, and afterwards just wandering the beautiful streets around here. The Sacré-Cœur Basilica sits atop the Montmartre area. It was built in the early 1900s with stunning white domes and striking architecture. The area is alive with people, love locks on the fences, and some of the most incredible panoramic views of Paris. We all know I haven't spent much time in Europe, so this is like the start of a European summer. And it's just so crazy to me all the time, like all of the old buildings. It looks insane, and I just feel like it doesn't even look real half of the time. Because I'm like, no, this is just like cartoony type stuff. It's not, obviously, but like all of the old architecture, it just blows my mind. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to film steady right now. I don't even know if it is because the cobblestone streets are not easy to walk on. It's crazy how busy just this one area right back here behind me is, and I think it's because of Emily in Paris. I've never seen it, but I do recall other people talking about how it's like, I don't know, she was in front of this building or something. But so everyone's just like lining up to take a photo in front of this restaurant. But I don't know, I'm sure on Instagram or Pinterest, people tell you it's a must-see, you have to go there. You don't. It's a pretty street area, but like standing in front of a pink building just to get a photo because of a TV show, I don't know. And so, like I said in my Oaxaca video, if there's something online that somebody tells you you have to go see and do this, it's a must-see, and it's not really something you feel like doing, you don't have to do it. I know sometimes online it can make us feel like we have to boom, 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 go see stuff, but honestly, I think part of the charm of Paris, at least so far what I've seen in the 2 days I've been here, is just like wandering on the streets and just looking at the stunning architecture that isn't supposed to be special. It's just life. It's just normal. At least for an American, it feels so foreign to me and I love it. First reality check, Paris is busy. I am here towards the end of May 2025 and wow. I don't know, I guess it's still somewhat shoulder season. So I was like, okay, I should be okay. No, there's just people everywhere and getting tickets for events, not super easy. I kind of just was like, oh, I'll get tickets the day before. No, I want to go to the catacombs. Can't go to the catacombs now because all the tickets are booked out for like another week. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maddie. Just an American woman traveling solo, embracing the real highs and lows of this journey. If you're into honest experiences and real adventure, hit subscribe and join me on this ride. Okay, so I took the metro and I'm now back in my neighborhood, which is Saint-Germain-des-Prés. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sure. But I got my first croissant. So this is my first Parisian, first French croissant. This is so good. Like buttery without feeling like fatty, flaky, but like still has enough texture to it. This is gonna be trouble for the next couple of weeks. Next up is some macaroons. I don't normally love them, but this place called La Durée is supposed to be like world famous, so let's go try them. Marie Antoinette, pistachio, recipe. I love how there's like so many different like quiet little side back streets. Like you can find places where it's packed with tourists, and then you can just find little quiet areas. The architecture. I need to stop talking about it. Okay, I'll stop. But I got myself some macaroons, 6 of them for 18 euros. So I better like them real quick. I made it back to my apartment, immediately put sweatpants on. Okay, but time to try these macaroons. I'm just like afraid it's not gonna be good. And I'm like, I just spent that much money on it. Wow. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Holy, I see the hype around macaroons. I see the hype. I get it now. I get it. Good morning. We have a very full day today, starting off at the Louvre, and then we're gonna go see Notre Dame, and then we're gonna wander the streets, maybe hit up the Eiffel Tower later. But right now it is starting to downpour. It's 8:45. My ticket starts at 9 for the Louvre, so let's go get mine. I highly recommend when you're going to the entrance, go to the carousel entrance. It's inside downstairs, kind of by like gift shops or like a shopping mall, versus having to stand outside in the rain, and everyone goes to the outside entrance. So go inside, it's faster, but I still waited about 35 minutes, lined up at like 8:40 for my ticket starting at 9. So we are in now. Oh, here's like the wing statue. I should know its name, but it's where Nike got its logo from. So I booked my tickets online in advance for a time slot. I do think you have to do this, but even if you don't have to, I highly encourage it because one, you're getting here at 9 a.m. So as soon as things open, which means there's gonna be way less people here. Like right now, I'm able to walk through this hall and there isn't a ton of people. I mean, there's a lot, but I've seen some insane photos. Oh my lordy, that is chaotic and intense, and there needs to be a better system in place. But everyone is just like pushing and shoving to try and get up to the Mona Lisa. And what's interesting is I feel like everybody online talks about how much like smaller it is, how tiny it is. Like it didn't seem that small. It's just like a painting. I don't know. Yeah, it's obviously not like this size. The reason why it became so famous was because it was stolen. And so then there was photos of it posted all over newspapers worldwide being like, someone stole the Mona Lisa. How can we find it? Let's get it back. So, yeah. This place is insane and so massive. The Louvre receives 8 to 10 million visitors every single year. There's 400 rooms. There's almost 40,000 pieces of art in this place. It would take you so long to go through all of it. So today I'm just gonna first start off in the Denon wing, and then I'm gonna head over into the Sully wing. And those are kind of supposed to be the top spots. But again, it's art. So whatever you're into, do a little bit of research beforehand and make sure you hit up all the things that you're wanting to see. The Galerie des Alpes is so impressive here. If you don't have a chance to make it to Versailles, make sure you're here and come into the Galerie des Alpes. It's so stunning, but it's kind of making me glad that I'm not gonna be able to go to Versailles because tickets are completely sold out. So if you are trying to go to Versailles, make sure you get tickets super early because it will all sell out. And honestly, I'm okay with it because anytime I go to like big, massive palaces or cathedrals or mosques, anything, it kind of makes me angry because I just think of like the wealth disparity, especially we all know about the French Revolution. We know how insane the wealth disparity was. So if you come here, you can see some of their crowns, some of their jewels, some of the fine china, some of the crystal that they had. You get to see some of it. So it gives you a little taste of what Versailles might be like. So if you want to go to Versailles though, make sure you book tickets early or just come here and see a little bit of it. I'm just walking in circles at this point. I have been in this room 3 times now and I'm just keep getting lost and like trying to get somewhere and not ending up where I need to be. I did my study abroad in Greece, and so I am just a sucker for Greek history. So obviously I had to come into the Greek wing. Before the Louvre was the museum, it was actually a palace and a fortress. And so down here in the very basement level, you can see like all the old fortress walls, which is really interesting and super cool. After it stopped being the palace here, then that is when Versailles was created. And that is then where the kings and queens and everybody lived. It is 11:30 and it is crazy busy. The line is so massively long and I don't do well with crowds. So it is time for me to leave. I feel like I got to see everything I wanted to see, checked it all out, and now we can dip out go hang out at a cafe, get some coffee, and just chill and enjoy like Paris and not all this madness. I've got myself a Café Noisette. I think it's just like espresso, and then you pour a little bit of milk in it. I went on a date the other day, and that is what the French man ordered me, and it was quite good. And then I got myself a croissant. I'm obsessed with the croissants. So good. I feel like part of the charm of Paris is like wearing off. At the beginning, it was so cool and everything was amazing and the beautiful buildings and whatnot. And now it's kind of like, okay, yeah, all the buildings are old and cool and pretty, but there's just a lot of people, you know? We all know Paris is the city of love and it's very romantic, but I will say, I feel like that's kind of more of like a cliche and not really true. Yes, there is romance in the air. You do see it quite often, but like, I feel like not any more than you see in other cities. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that much in your face. Like, I don't feel like I'm like lonely and missing out on having a partner. How cute, just passing through this little flower garden on the way to Notre Dame. But it was so crowded, so I decided to just enjoy the cathedral from the outside. Another reality check moment. Paris is dirty, but it's not. Of course, there's obviously some trash. Of course, some parts like have more trash than others, but like it's a massive city with millions of people. Of course, there's going to be trash. Humans are dirty people. Have you been to New York? Have you been to Bangkok? Have you been to Hanoi, Los Angeles? Like, big cities are dirty, but I just feel like Paris isn't that dirty. Yeah, there's some trash, but I don't know. I just think it gets a really bad rap for like being super dirty, and it's just not. So yeah, and like people saying like, oh, there's rats everywhere and there's this and there's that, and it's just, I haven't seen one rat. New York though, that place is filthy. I just got done spending like the last 30 minutes reading in the Shakespeare Co bookstore. Like, I didn't think I was even gonna go to it. I didn't think it would be that cool. That was probably the best 30 minutes of my entire day. Like, where Hemingway, where all these famous authors used to like read and write. This crazy old building, and I just got to sit in there and read my book. That was really cool. That was fun. I am exhausted. It's been making all the difference being able to come back to a cozy apartment that just like feels like home. So I found this apartment on Blue Ground Homes. They have beautiful homes all around the world that are fully furnished, move-in ready, and it can really give you a sense of, oh my goodness, could I live here? Could I not live here? It's great for if you're in between rentals in your own home city. I do have a link to their website down in the description. Highly recommend, go check them out. There's something about Paris and I think French people that really makes foreigners want to be a local and want to fit in. Newsflash, you're not going to. But here are some tips that are gonna make your stay here way more enjoyable. Number one, don't stress it. Don't try and fit in. Don't try and change who you are to fit in somewhere else. They're gonna know you're not local. You're not. Learn the basic phrases. Bonjour, merci, au revoir. I'm not sounding French. I sound like an English speaker trying to say them, but at least I'm trying. With those 3 phrases, you're gonna be fine. Like, yeah, it's great if you know more, but it's all I know. And I've had a lot of Parisians be very friendly with me. I haven't received any rude customer service. When you walk into a shop, immediately make eye contact and say bonjour. And then when they do something for you, say merci. And then when you're leaving, say merci, au revoir. And you're good. Now, what to wear? Whatever you want. Literally, wear your style, wear whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Dress appropriately for the setting, for the occasion, for the weather. I will say though, stick with tennis shoes or like sneakers or trainers, whatever you call them. Have your shoes be comfort. I tried to wear sandals one evening just because it matched the outfit better. I immediately regretted it. The cobblestones, how much walking you do, it's just, who cares if the shoes don't match the outfit? But otherwise, dress however you want. Nobody really cares. There's so many people here. Also, like, why do you care? Now, berets. I will say, don't wear those. Those are just a very touristy thing. And while that can be fine and great, if you want to do it, get the photo, do what you want, but it does make you a really easy target for pickpocketers because they see that you're obviously a tourist because no locals are wearing them here. So now with pickpocketing, I haven't seen any of it. I mean, I'm sure they're good at it, so you wouldn't see it. Just make sure you're smart about it. Don't put your phone in like your back butt pocket. Don't leave your backpacks opened and unzipped. When you're in super crowded places, make sure you're like extra aware of your belongings. I kind of always am just like looking around at my surroundings and not seeming like a do. Just be smart. It's like any big city. Bad things can happen, but you'll probably be okay. So lastly with this, I just want to say the French aren't monsters. Parisians aren't monsters. They're human beings. Treat them with kindness and respect. Let's go back to elementary school manners and you'll be just fine. Don't overthink it. Have fun. Enjoy Paris. You're gonna love it here. When you're traveling alone, it can be really difficult to like get the perfect pictures because you either have to have a tripod or trust strangers. So I just went up to a woman here. She was standing in line. I was like, hey, can I take your picture for you? And she was like, yeah, of course. So I took photos for her and then I was like, would you mind taking this video for me? And how you can get a stranger to take a good photo or video for you is you first like take the camera and line up exactly how you want. And you say, just hold it here, stay steady, and then I'll just do whatever. And then you do your thing and they just stay steady. Always check it before you leave them and see if you like it. And I'm obsessed with how mine turned out. This thing is massive, but now it is time to go climb up to the top and get an incredible view over the city. And now we climb the almost 300 stairs. Whoa, it's a quad burner. Made it to the top. It is very windy up here, so dress appropriately. I've got a jacket in my bag, but the views up here are stunning. The Eiffel Tower, all of it, it's incredible. But honestly, what I think is my favorite is like seeing the different lines of the streets. I just find that really fascinating, how it's like so many different lines come to this intersection, create this massive roundabout. If you are comfortable driving on a Vespa or like a little scooter, I highly recommend renting one and driving around it. I think that would just be cool and make a cool video. I'm not doing it, I could, but like, I don't feel the need to. So I don't really know what I'm telling you to. I just think it looks cool, so you should do it. I'm gonna be honest, I've seen the Eiffel Tower a lot now at this point. And even at night when it's sparkling and everything, I just haven't thought that it's been that cool. I kind of like, it's just a bunch of iron. But during sunrise, pinch me. I've got the tripod. We're just going around like a mad woman getting a bunch of photos and videos. Like I said, Paris has kind of lost its charm to me, but being here early in the morning with nobody here, it's kind of winning its charm back. So my last cliche definitely has to be a picnic here. And I kind of thought it was just like a touristy thing, but it's not. You're gonna see locals everywhere, all over, going to different parks, different fields, in the shade, in the sun, getting a baguette, getting some cheese, getting a drink, just hanging out with friends, and just coming and relaxing in different parks that are scattered all around the city. So it's definitely the last cliche while I was here in Paris is a picnic with a view. And so that is a wrap on my time here in Paris. As I said, I've loved it while also kind of learning that I didn't love it. I came here expecting romance, croissants, you know, Eiffel Tower selfies, and I did get all of that. But I also got a lot more that I wasn't expecting. And then I also found a lot of things that people say to be true about Paris, not true at all. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it can help you plan your time in Paris, and I'll see you in the next city.